He even had the red bar.
Yeah, our internet.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can get this done and get you guys out of here at a reasonable time, while giving enough credit to the Vampire Lord. Okay. You guys can re-roll initiative.
Let's see someone beat that.
Wow. And the monster team gets a crit again. Apparently they're ready for you.
Okay.
And turn counter set back to 1.
We have a short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
So I get...
Arnold and Valen communed with their deities and were empowered. Looks right, Ryan. You can spend a hit die, or you can spend free hit die. Your fighter hit die. If you want. It's a second wind, actually. Not
Oh,
hit
sorry.
die.
That's right. You told me that last time. I think I'm 47. Okay, I'm done.
That's about a hit
Oh, I
point.
get superiority dice back too, right?
Yes. I meant to say periapt. I don't know what came out when I talked.
Well, that would have been 48.
No, it was already 24. If you look, it's already doubled. Both of your macros are right. Your actual hit die, you only rolled a 2. That was doubled to 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your hit die aren't very conducive. Your fighter die is very good, but your hit die not so much.
All right. I'm good to go.
Ryan does well as long as she's bleeding a little. A lot, yeah, it gets bad.
Yeah.
Kind of like Adri.
Shh.
You guys can see plumes of smoky mist and fog pouring down the staircase from her, and it's 5 feet high as it comes down. Valen, it's your turn. You guys can arrange yourselves anywhere in this chamber as long as you don't go up the stairs. Anywhere in here to start is fine, and you can pre-cast Shillelagh and whatever else if you'd like.
Can I? Oh, no, I don't have it. Never mind.
Yeah, I have Shillelagh precast.
Arnold out front. The final push to save Grodny. Valen, you were the fastest, though. What do? You can delay and wait until after someone else if you'd like.
Do I see traps on the stairs?
I will roll and investigate for you. It looks clear. The stairs ascend another 15 feet up.
Oh,
Who's emitting light? Why is there so much bright light?
Oh, again.
You are? Oh, yeah, your
Oh.
gem. My mistake. The gem on the helmet.
yeah.
A lot of bright light.
And ready in action.
Very good. That works fine. Arnold, go ahead. We'll come back to Ryan. She's AFK at the moment. Go ahead, Arnold.
Well, I would look at the stairs for traps as well.
All right, I'll roll it for you. Investigate. It's intelligence. If you know what you roll, it for metagaming. Ah. Arnold, you can see a hole in the wall here and here.
Interesting. Well, does any one of us know how to disable traps? I think Ryan does.
Yeah, she does.
She says she's coming.
Yeah, well. Can I just wait till she's here so she can disarm traps?
Here she comes.
Okay.
Drudgery of children and work.
Food. He wants food. Okay, so
A trap
Yeah,
has been
traps.
detected here and here that Arnold is concerned. Well, there are holes in the wall, which Arnold knows with his
Okay.
dwarf sense.
can I look to see where I might be able to find the mechanism to disarm it, or is it
Yeah.
the holes itself?
I will roll your investigate.
Okay.
This intelligence. You don't see an obvious like control box,
Okay, then
but you could go to the hole itself and try to do something there.
Then I will squeeze between the boys and go there and try to. It's Dex, right?
Thieves' tools. Yep,
Uh-huh.
it is Dex. Wow, well done. Ryan
then-
does some quick maneuvers on this one, and you see just the tip of a spear poking out as she triggers it. Ineffectually, it hits nothing and just lodges at that point. That's all you see.
Do I have enough action to come over here
It's
and disarm
disabled.
the other one?
It is an action to disable. Unless, well, does your cutting action let you do Thieves' Tools as an action?
Yeah, I think so. Let me get it up.
I think it does as well. Yeah. So you can bonus action to move up, try the other one. Go ahead.
Okay. Whoops.
That's a good roll. And she does the same thing on the other one. Just the end of the spear pokes out as she triggers the trap and has disarmed it.
And that's it.
Both are now disabled. You'd be here, though, Ryan, to be able to reach it.
Okay.
Yep. Very quickly, with her rogue maneuvers, disables both traps. Alright. So, Arnold, that was kind of your interact environment there, so you now have a turn. Go ahead.
Okay, since it looks like we're closing in on where we want to go, I am.
Go too far.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my charm of heroism because this is important.
I put down some mist and smoke, simulate that fog effect. What is Charm of Heroism?
That's the thing I got from bowing at Madara's shrine. Grants me basically the effect of a potion of heroism, which is. I'll just copy it.
Was it a minor blessing, right?
Well, it actually gives me bless for an hour and 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's not heroism. Heroism's a paladin spell, actually. Let's see, Potion of Heroism is totally different. 10 temps.
I don't know
and
what
get a
those
bless
rolls
spell.
are.
Wow. It probably something from elsewhere on the page.
Yeah,
Used to
it's the
happen.
potion of healing table above.
Oh, here it is. Charm of Heroism. The benefit of a Potion of Heroism as an action. Okay, and that's a one use, so the charm is now gone. Madarua no longer favors you. But that's a good use for it. Now let me look up Potion of Heroism. It's a good time to use that too. For 1 hour after drinking it, yes, 10 temps. So put the heart with the circle of hearts, 9, and just know that there's 10. Roll 20 won't let you go over that. Lasts for an hour, and you are under the effect of a bless spell. Wow. That is very potent. Yeah, the numbers there, the 2d4 and all that, that's a copy paste from elsewhere on the page.
Yeah.
So Arnold takes a swig and looks vital. And what would it look like? A blessing of Morat or Madarua?
Well, you tell me how a blessing of Marua looks.
It looks like glowing blue swords are descending around you. They're kind of ephemeral. Everywhere you walk, they're kind of these blades are constantly descending around you. And anytime you attack, they flash out towards your weapon, adding a d4 to your attack roll.
That is very nice. And I'm just gonna use my weight. Let me take a look first.
That's a hell of a hell of a charm. That's a good one. We're seeing
Well, I
Arnold
mean-
whip out all kinds of new stuff I've never seen before that he's kept in his back pocket until his girlfriend's threatened. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm just gonna Shield of Faith myself.
That's a bonus action. Yes, very good. That's a first level spell too. And
I got a few of
concentration.
those.
Yeah, you got some left. That's the Sparky Shield and the Clock for concentration. You know all that.
Well, I only need to find it now.
It's like the third row down.
There it is.
There it is. Too many tokens. Arnold
I
is looking quite fortified between Moradin and Matarua. A lot of deities are blessing his efforts, and he is inexorable looking for his girlfriend.
Well, guess I'm gonna go
And the
for a
traps
walk
are
then.
disabled, so maybe some bravery involved.
Yeah.
As you can see, a staircase ascends to the north, and the chamber continues and wraps around to your right and to the south. And you see, of course, a shelf of skulls here, and closed sarcophagi here and here. That telltale sign. It
So
all remains quiet so far.
yeah, I don't know. I probably can't look for another trap, right? Because so
yeah,
far.
you already did. Yep.
Okay, I'll just ask one of the other guys to.
I think that's interact with the environment, action, bonus action, move. I think you're about tapped there. And you also don't have Longstrider anymore. As Havlarn has said, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Alright, Korg, your turn.
Okay. I'll move to here so I can actually see.
By the way, now that the traps are dealt with, don't worry about the stairs being difficult terrain. Just go full move. It's fine.
And how much have I moved so far? So I've moved about 25.
You might have 3 or 4 feet left.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
See what I can see. Not much. And I will ready an action.
Yeah, the fog lays thick over the floor, and you can see that there was a chapel that you came out of, and if that was the chapel, this is the church proper. The ceiling vaults up into darkness. Of course, with your devil sight, you can see the top. And it looks similar to that one chamber you came into. It looks like a rib cage if the bones were to wrap up down from a central spinal column. If the spine went this direction, the bones arc down from it. It's kind of a rib, like you're inside the chest cavity of something. All right, monster team. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Balin, go ahead.
Okay, I will ascend these stairs.
Full move, don't worry about difficult terrain.
And once I've reached here, I'm starting to investigate this area.
Okay, I'll roll it for you. Okay. You see closed sarcophagus in here. Of course, the staircase ascending from here goes uphill. Everything else looks clear, except for that thick layer, 5 feet high of fog. It's basically waist level with you. A thick fog. It's soupy. You can't even see the floor for how thick it is.
I will continue to hear and ready my action again.
All right. And of course that gem on Arnold's head casts shadows past Korg at that wall here, and they look like gaunt figures with claws outstretched that reach for your throat and then dissipate. Ryan, your turn.
Okay. Wait. I'll go right there to start. That's 15. I'd like to do perception towards this way.
You can roll perception. It's not really investigate. Yeah.
Great. I'm just gonna go ahead.
It's really thick. You can see that rib cage effect throughout the ceiling, but the fog at your feet remains a concern. It's like waist level. If you were to look down, it'd be like being waist deep in water that you can't see down below. So that's a little disconcerting. And of course, the stairway pointing north.
I can see going north. Yeah, I let the guys know that there's just more caskets up there, and then it goes to the left. I don't know what's to the left. And then looking south, there's more caskets, and I can't see all the way through. Yeah, I can't see all the way, but
there's like the mist is like smoke. It becomes so thick.
I will go ahead and ready. You
can ready and just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ready because it's.
You're on guard.
Yeah, I just know more caskets means more zombie thingies or whatever.
I'm with you.
I'm done.
And heroic Arnold, looking for Grodny. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a look at what Ryan can see.
There you go. Now you can see up the staircase. Yeah, there's some more sarcophagi. It seems to arc to the left, according to the light from your gem. Not sure what's up there, and also to the southeast. The chamber continues, and the rib cage does, the effect from the ceiling does arc in this direction.
What do we do?
Do we want to leave an uninvestigated casket right behind us?
Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure what's in them.
As I say, do we want to leave one behind? Or are we just leaving that one for Valen?
It's a party of 4. One has half his hit die, 2 have die, and 1 is at full hit die.
Oh, you.
So that tells you guys something about willingness, maybe.
No.
Dog attack. It's up to you, Arnold. You've moved. What else you got?
Ow.
Don't open.
Well. No really good choices here.
I bet
Well,
we
this
have
room.
another set of spike traps over here. I can almost feel it.
And that's why I stopped.
Yeah, I'll try to see if those stairs are trapped, maybe.
Sure. I will roll and investigate for you. For what it's worth, the spear traps have been classically at about waist level. They would hit a halfling on the side of the head. And so they would kind of be covered by the fog and mist, making them more difficult to detect. But Arnold, you feel like you have a really good grasp on the way leading up. For what it's worth, the fog banks up and kind of ends right about here. As you can see in effect by where I've put it on the map. This is uphill, and the fog does not go uphill. So its source, you could deduct, would be this direction. And in examining the walls along the stairwell here, it looks clear. And you feel like you have a good grasp on that.
Do we fight these guys? Or are we just ignoring them? Because
They
I have a...
won't ignore us.
Yeah, but... well... I'm just gonna ready an action and hope for Ryan to see if there are traps.
You can ready. Ryan's also ready. Korg, what are you doing? A cautious group.
I'll leave that sarcophagus for Balin.
If only Joe would show up right about now. It's usually his time. An elf monk with lightning bolts, he'd fit right in. Alright. Go ahead, Korg, sorry.
That's fine. Are we gonna go north or south?
I would say south is where we need to go, but north just looks like another tomb area.
Okay. I will investigate around there.
I'll roll it for you.
Like basically the 4 squares around that spot.
Looks clear.
Okay.
But to be
Looks
fair,
clear.
it's like being waist deep in water where you can't see through the water.
And
The
Korg
fog
isn't
is
very
so thick. And yeah, Korg isn't very bright.
so I will go ahead and move to there and see what happens.
Alright, Korg. Fantastic. Korg oh, no, it's, well, first, scything out of the wall comes shunk. A
Bob and
pendulum
weave.
scythe. That is an attack roll against Korg, which hits for 11 slashing. And then a dexterity save, Korg, as the floor drops out beneath you
I told you.
in a pit trap. Drops into the pit trap. Failing the dex save, here we go, Korg. 5 falling damage, 6 piercing damage, and a con save against the poison damage.
Long con.
You're
There's
good at
cons.
con.
Yes.
Yeah, so just 11. 5 falling, 6 piercing. Korg drops into the pit with a quick shriek. It looks like as he walks forward through the thick fog, you guys don't even see the pit, but you see Korg immediately disappear, dropping into something within the fog, and the fog immediately covers his descent, but you can hear maybe his cries of pain. Into the pit.
Well, I'll go ahead and ready an action and sit where I am.
You can make your acrobatics. Let's see. Well, you failed your dex save, which would effectively be your acrobatics, so you would be prone at the bottom of the pit. You probably have yeah, and you're readying. Did you have enough move to stand up after that?
No.
Okay.
Not
so
without
prone.
dashing.
I was gonna say, you can be ready and prone at the bottom of the pit. Yep. In case anything drops down in the pit with you.
I'll be
Probably
pink
wise.
dead.
There you go. All right. And Korg isn't feeling great about it. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Valen, your turn.
I try to open the casket in my area silently.
What are you doing with the casket? I missed it.
I'm opening it.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. You pry it open with little effort. Open it, and you find a skeleton within that does not move.
I'm going to attack it.
Ah, good. You make sure with your great sword that it is good and dead. It doesn't move or respond. Always wise. That's a high wisdom character there. Arnold's not the only one anymore. This one was dead and stays dead. You
Good.
pop its head off for good measure. Yep.
And I will move over to the next one. Over there.
Awesome. Okay, so the environment to open and an attack to make sure that it was good and dead and a move, so that would be it, unless you have a bonus action you want to do anything with.
No, I won't.
Right, that's it for this round. Each of you give me an intelligence, either religion or arcana, or nature. I'll allow nature to know things about vampires. Arnold, you know a lot about vampires. Korg, you know quite a lot about vampires. Ryan, you know nothing about vampires. And Valen, you know a bit. You can't add anything to Arnold's knowledge, or Korg's. Korg and Arnold compare notes and agree. And Valen, it makes sense from what you've heard. Here are vampire features. There are 3 things that vampires are weak to. Here are their flaws. I'm going to give this one to you guys. Forbiddance. A vampire can't enter a residence without an invitation from one of the occupants. A vampire is harmed by running water. It takes 20 acid damage when it ends its turn in running water. And stake to the heart. The vampire is destroyed if a piercing weapon made of wood is driven into its heart while it is incapacitated in its resting place. They also all have sunlight hypersensitivity. A vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight, and while in sunlight it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Unfortunately, there are no druids with daylight spell. And I understand Felnar could also cast daylight. So,
Well, I could if I had prepared at all for this, but
is that in your list for the cleric?
yeah.
Ah,
No, it's in the general cleric list.
is it a general? Well, cleric or druid. Yeah, would have helped, but of course they kind of got the drop on you by taking your girlfriend. But being a paladin of Moradin, you're not about to sit back on your laurels while they do things to your girlfriend that are not allowed. Moradin would not respect you if you sat back and prepared a better spell list. So it fits. I wanted to give you guys some information there. Valen, you back that up. So that's it for Valen's turn. Ryan, go ahead. You're muted.
I will go ahead and come over here and get in my backpack, grab my rope, and throw it down to Korg and tell him he better work his ass off because I'm not strong, and try to help get his ass up. I'm not strong, though.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of just like hold on to it and hope that he does most of the work.
All right. Roll your athletics, and let's see if you give him advantage or not.
Strength, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
Isn't it?
You do.
all right.
Wow, you're actually trained in
I am.
athletics.
Well, I kind of figured I need to be.
Unfortunately, yes. Ryan,
Son of a
pendulum
bitch.
scythe slashes out of the wall here
No.
and cuts at you.
No.
Scythe
No.
misses. She's able to dodge aside and leap
Ah.
to the far end.
Hey guys, found another trap. Don't step here.
Korg, you see a
Korg found
rope.
that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was right there. It's kind of thick fog, you know.
It is thick.
Grab the
Korg, you
fucking
see
rope.
a rope drop down. Korg, you do have advantage on athletics check to climb because Ryan has anchored. Ryan, you're trained in athletics. You're pretty good at it.
Well, I'm a
Even though
fighter.
you're not very strong.
I'm not strong, but I trained in
But
it
you do
because
have
I'm not strong.
Yeah.
Give myself
shoring
a
up
little
that
benefit
disadvantage.
there.
Arnold, your turn.
I'm gonna jump over the pit.
Oop.
Into the next one.
Well, this is what
Up.
happens when you take the girlfriend of a paladin of Moradin. Hammer first. Alright, Arnold, you land on the far side, half expecting another pit, and nothing happens. You do see a large sarcophagus at the far end of your vision. It is right here. You can barely see it through the fog.
Interesting.
And the arc of the spinal cord does end right about here. And so the ribs kind of arc down. This would be a central point in the chamber.
So, would I know how to kill vampires?
I read off everything you know about vampires. Did you bring an oaken stake?
Well, I have torches in my bag and could break them in half.
Would you like to start whittling?
Does Valen have arrows?
I still have arrows, yes. About 30, I believe.
Sounds right.
It's closer than anything I'd have.
Yeah, I don't know if an arrow counts as a stake. We'll see. Arnold, I read off everything you know about vampires. That's why I had to roll for it ahead of time. I don't know that you have a stake, as it were. Hopefully you guys have all watched Bram Stoker's Dracula from the 90s. If not, that's fine.
Well, always supposed to kill a vampire if you don't know how to kill a vampire.
Well, Moradin says hitting with hammer is a good policy and has not failed him yet. Spiritual or otherwise.
Doesn't
That is
Silver
true.
also kill them?
So
I
that
don't
was the
know.
jump, Arnold.
That's the
You still have
problem.
action, bonus action. What else do you do? You can tell fairly obviously that the source of the fog is this central sarcophagus. It's got a heavy stone lid, as you can tell. It's 8 feet by 8 feet. It is a significant sarcophagus in size, and the smoke of the fog erupts from beneath its lid like soup.
Well, all those silly traps again. Okay. Here's what I'm going to... No. Well, yes. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dash.
Oh.
He's a paladin of Moradin. This is what he does.
Like... So, that one. That one. There. Like so. And I'm gonna jump over this one.
Alright.
Wait, no, I can jump further. I can jump way further.
Yeah, you have quite a strength roll. You're pretty strong.
I was here, so I can like...
Land to where you'd like. You did one leap. You could take... I think you needed only a 10-foot running start to leap again. So out to here, you could leap from here. Yeah, that works. That works.
So, do I want to knock or not?
That was a dash.
I know,
So
but
you have a bonus action remaining.
well, I take a look around first. If I can. I can see no Grodney around, so that's kind of disappointing.
Yes. You do see an open sarcophagus here. Seems to have been shattered out. As you can tell, that's all difficult terrain. Sarcophagus with a lid on. And lid on here and here and here. This one is wooden, but the lid remains intact as well. This one is completely covered in cobwebs. This one and this one seem less covered in cobwebs. And you can see the line of skulls on a shelf here, as always. And this one seems fairly covered in cobwebs as well.
Okay, I'll wait for the others to.
Alright. So no bonus action, take that one off. Not using the bonus. Korg, you've got an end of a rope dangling next to you.
Well, first I stand up.
You had a readied action. Well, it looks like.
Yeah, I
Did you?
did.
Okay, then you can use that to move before your turn.
Okay, I'll use that to stand up and start climbing with the rope.
There you go. Throw in athletics. You have advantage because of Ryan helping you out. She rolled her athletics. Ah, it's a good thing you had had advantage. Corey, you struggle a little. As strong as you are, with the fog pouring down into the pit with you, it's not like it really hampers your movement, but it's disconcerting trying to climb a rope that's covered in fog and the fog continually pours down. It doesn't affect you physically, but it affects you emotionally.
And I've taken a pretty good beating, so
You've taken a pretty good beating. Maybe you'd rather stay in the poison spike pit. It's more friendly than everything else you faced today. But with advantage, you can erupt from any side of the pit you'd like.
Okay.
He rolled a 9, but he rolled a 12 with advantage, so it just gets him out. With Ryan's help, as a help action.
And I'm pretty sure I've seen Arnold stand there, so I know it's safe.
Yeah, you can see Arnold. Of course, that gem shines bright light throughout the chamber from his head up. And for Arnold, instead of waist deep, it's about chest deep. All the thick fog, and you can't see anything below that as it flows around like thick soup. And Korg, you're up and out. Ryan, you anchor him and draw Korg up and out of the pit. Korg, you're no longer... take off the prone and the readied, and you basically have a full set of action going. That was your ready to leap up and out of the pit. What do you do now?
I just realized I didn't take my temporary hit points off.
I just realized that too.
So that should be 21.
Yeah, he had 10 or something like that, or...
Oh,
No,
because of
8.
the damage you took, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, you had temps,
There.
didn't you?
Now it's better.
Alright.
Okay. I asked Arnold, where should I not step? I seen him... Well, I heard him clanging around up there.
Oh, you have concentration on Hex. Give me a con save. I just realized. I know you have Warcaster, and there's a very small chance you could fail, but there is that chance. With advantage, you're good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. I asked Arnold where I do not need to step, or where I need not to step. I heard him clanging around up there.
Well, that place seems safe, and I only stepped on this plate. So, feel free to find out.
So
I will do
basically, don't go here.
I will do an investigate, which is probably laughable. Actually, I guess you should roll that.
I'll roll it for you, yep. You won't know your roll. You need to fix your macro, so it rolls twice.
Okay.
As an aside, I'm sure that's all set up right. Yeah, it looks clear, according to what Arnold says, but to be fair, you can't see anything from waist down. And Korg is not the brightest crayon in the box.
Okay. So I will step back and then run forward and jump to beside Arnold.
Oh, sorry.
Is that good?
I just started drinking half an hour ago. Yeah,
He's catching up
it's good.
with me. Sometimes I think you guys just play to hear me get drunk. Korg leaps. It was a standing jump, but Korg, you're pretty strong.
No,
So
I
you
said
leap.
He stepped
You step back.
so I could run.
Ah, sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
A running start then and leap through the fog. Your legs clear the fog and you land next to Arnold. You look around half expecting another pit to fall beneath you, and nothing happens.
Good.
So that was just a move so far.
Yeah.
And an interact with the environment with your investigate. You still have action, bonus action.
I'm going to ready in action.
Alright. Put that up. Monster team. Okay. Valen, your turn.
Hiding is an action, right?
It is an action,
Okay.
and only because rogues at second level can do it as a bonus action. So let everybody hide for free.
Then I will open the casket and see what's inside.
Big man.
Hopefully not.
Alright, you pry that casket open, half expecting something to sit up and attack you, and nothing happens. You find within another withered, desiccated corpse.
That wasn't an action, right?
Interact with the environment.
Okay. This time I won't attack it. I will move from here to here and kind of jump over here.
Alright. At this point right here, a scythe shoots out of the wall with a shunk
Okay.
and tries to gash you. Let me roll that.
Attack safe, I guess, right?
No, it's a wall scythe attack.
Oh.
Which misses. Well done.
Good.
You manage to forward somersault over it, ducking into a forward roll and come up on your feet, dodging it completely.
I go prone and hide.
Oh, nice. Alright, roll stealth. That's a good. Oh, you're not trained in stealth. That's still a good stealth check. You know how to put text out on the board, I hope. Go ahead and throw that out and put the number, like roll, put like S and the number so that I know for passive perceptions if anyone notices you or not.
What do I do? Sorry, what?
If you look at the paintbrush, if you mouse over it, there's a text entry. Switch the font to Kendall and a color of your choice, the font size about 20, and put 20 or S20
Okay.
out on the board so that I know that your stealth roll was 20.
Like that?
Well done. Let me change the font and size so I can see it. There we go. Now I can see
Okay.
it. You can edit that though. I'm gonna put an S. There we go. So that's
Oh.
your stealth. Yep. You can edit that as you go though. So Valen leaps forward, does a forward somersault. A scythe shot through the wall. He forward somersaulted over it, and doesn't come back up from the fog. Well done.
I'm still here, guys.
Maybe a whisper rather than a shout.
Yeah.
Since you rolled stealth, Ryan, you have a turn.
Sorry,
You weren't muted.
I really tried. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to perception check to see if there is any traps going this way. So this square,
It's
that
investigate.
one.
I'll roll it for you. It looks clear.
Well, I'm just going to go for it then. 1, 2. Anything yet? Nope. Okay.
All remains quiet.
Then I shall go. Oh, I see. That's 18, 20. I'm going to say that's about right.
You can all see clearly there is that central sarcophagus, and fog pours from beneath its lid like soup.
I would like
And that's
to.
the source.
I'm not close enough, am I? Okay, I would like to take an extra. Oh.
You've used your interact with the environment and a move, so you still have action and bonus action available, it looks like.
So my bonus action. Can I dash with my bonus action?
Yep, with cunning action you can.
Okay, so then I'm gonna. It's gonna be split. So I'm gonna dash 5 feet to get closer. I do not need you. Okay, hello.
We're being attacked by dog.
I'm gonna dash 5 feet closer, and then I'm gonna do an action to. So I'm gonna assume that it's probably trapped, and I'm gonna try and do a thieves' tool to disengage whatever trap is on it. Because previously, I'm sure that there's gonna be a trap on it. It's a big sarcophagus. I'm assuming there's a trap.
Yep. You see an 8-foot by 8-foot sarcophagus with a stone lid. How do you interact with that?
I am gonna go ahead and use my beautiful, beautiful, almost white eyes. They're so blue, they're white. And I'm going to look for any type of wiring, magical dust, any type of item that might be an inclination of a trap, and try to use my toolkit and
Okay.
knowledge to disengage that prior
So
to...
without lifting the lid,
Without
you're
lifting
looking
the
for
lid,
some
I am
sort
just
of trigger.
touching, feeling,
Okay,
gently stroking the...
looks clear.
That's
You find
pretty
no
good.
such evidence without lifting the lid.
I suppose it's a rope or something.
Shit. Okay, so and I rolled
The
pretty
sides
good.
of the lid
so,
are covered in
Um,
imagery of dwarves and hammers smashing dragons, and it looks very old.
So, did I use my bonus action for that? My action surge for that?
Use bonus action to dash. You don't have to use your action surge now. You can use your actual action to look again a second time without action surging.
Yes, I would like to. Do you need
Okay.
to roll that?
I already rolled it. You find nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna let the guys know that I found nothing out of the ordinary, but I do still think that we need to either read what this has to say or be prepared for creepy crawly boogeymans to come out. And I'm going to go ahead and call it that.
Okay.
So,
Arnold, you can tell by the murals circling the sarcophagus that this is the sarcophagus of King Salve of Barramoons, who went crazy. He was the king of the kingdom beneath the mountain, This crypt was never meant to be opened again, and this is his sarcophagus.
Huh. So,
And Ryan has found nothing untoward about the exterior of it.
Mixed feelings. Well, I'm just gonna move up next to it. And can I take out one of my torches and break them in half?
Yeah, well, you got a shield on one hand, so one hand is not really that usable. But yeah, you could probably break a torch in half.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well,
I saw in the chat log you wanted to kind of use it as a stake. Maybe let's see how sharp that stake is, since you only have really one hand free. The other hand kind of half useful. It's a little bit blunted. Not a great stake.
meh. Well, Ryan has a dagger, so I still hand it to her. She can sharpen it if need be.
Start whittling. Alright.
And I'm gonna ready in action, and probably Korg and I just try to shove off the lid together, and Ryan tries to stab the thing inside.
Korg, what do you do?
Breaking the
You did
torch.
have a...
Breaking the torch would probably do a noise.
A bit of a snap noise, yeah. I mean, Arnold just, even standing still, Arnold sounds like a drawer full of pots and pans being drawn and slammed closed again.
Okay.
He has a dwarf in plate armor. So, it is noisy. There's no Pass Without Trace cast yet. You have a turn, you can use your ready to move your speed before your turn occurs, and have a full set of actions after that. And Ryan's examination, by the way, was only waist level, since you can't see through the fog below that level.
Would I know if getting on my hands and knees would help? Okay.
You can't see through fog, total obscure.
Okay, I
Like
moved
going
to
into murky water and opening your eyes. Go ahead,
I moved to there, staying as close as Arnold to try to avoid that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and help Arnold slowly lift the lid.
We should
Arnold, do you
wait
want to use
for.
your ready to action? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
Ryan should sharpen the stake a bit before we do
Okay.
it.
All right.
Then I'll go ahead and just ready in action to be ready to do that.
Yep, you're both ready. Okay. And Valen, you see this going on. What do you do? Of course, you pop up heuristically above the smoke, not even nose, because you're prone. What do you do from here?
Open the casket next to me.
Ah,
Yet again.
what weapon do you have in hand?
Great sword.
Awesome. So you're using that to basically pierce in and then pry up as a really big crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay. The lid pops off, and you see a corpse within. It's lying face up, arms crossed, and a cross pattern over its chest. And as you do so, its eyes are closed, but it stands up. It's a weird thing where if you could leverage by the heel and see a thing lever up to an upright position with the arms crossed and the eyes closed, and then when it stands up, the eyes open and it screeches at you. Looking like so.
Here we go, boys. I can attack it while I'm prone, right?
You could have stood up before you did it. prone gives you disadvantage, so I assume you'd probably want to stand up beforehand to get a
Oh,
good hack at it.
I want to be prone. That's
You
the
can
thing.
stay prone and have disadvantage on the attack, yes. It stands up from the heel, so it's not prone. So you have disadvantage on the attack roll. Go ahead and make that attack roll. That misses. It shoots an arm out and deflects your sword to the side instantly.
No.
Second attack does hit as you hack it a second time. Is your greatsword magical?
No.
Ah. Half damage from... Is it silvered? I assume not.
Well, it doesn't really tell. I mean,
It does cost extra to silver a sword, and in this case, actually, I've checked, it doesn't matter. Half damage as you hack into it, it deflects it with its arm, but you can see that you bit into its forearm as it deflected your sword aside. As that happens, and the lid topples to the side and the thing stands up, it shrieks, and several other things happen. This one's lid pops off, and that thing stands up by the heels. It's a
That doesn't
weird
see me, right?
situation. It doesn't sit up, it erupts
No, I mean-
by the heel.
and this one doesn't see me. This.
No, but this one shrieks as that happens. This one here. And then all of them kick off from there. See how it works? And that's what it sounds like as she shrieks. And all of them erupt. The sarcophagus pop open. And they all stand up by the heel. Arms crossed. And Amber, she was the merchant's daughter, that's her. The bride of the master. And Grodny, looking a little gray, from another casket nearby.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna kill your woman, just so you know.
That's it for Valen. He remains prone. Because you remain prone, Valen, go ahead and roll your stealth because you're down below the smoke layer. Fog layer. She still sees you with passive perception. You're not trained in stealth. She sees head and nose above the fog. You weren't able to hide. Is that it for your turn? I think that's it for your turn, Valen, unless you want to cast Hunter's Mark or something. It's a bonus action.
Not yet, not yet, no.
Go ahead and get it out there, alright. Is this your target, the one you were hitting?
No, no. I said not yet.
Oh, not yet, sorry. I barely heard you say
Sorry.
yes. My mistake. Alright, Ryan, the main casket did not open.
Okay, that's fine. I have a
As they all
question.
popped open.
What kind of action is it to file down that?
It would definitely be an action to try and, because an attack is an action where you stab something, so whittling would definitely be an
Would
action.
it be in a bonus action to whittle?
Your bonus action is like missed a step or offhand attack.
Damn.
You'd have to whip out a dagger too as a
Okay, so I'm gonna
interactive
I'm gonna
environment.
action to whittle it down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move over to his woman. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna get right in
She
there,
is standing up.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna go ahead and stab her in the heart.
All right.
Sorry,
She is
dude.
not incapacitated. She is standing up.
What would it take?
Go ahead and roll your spike chain because it is it would count as a short sword attack. D6.
I'm gonna pray to the Raven Queen that we need to bring her down because Raven Queen does not like people coming back to life, and I need her help before I do this. So
Okay.
what would that be?
Wisdom. Are you trained in religion?
Probably not.
Proficiency in religion? No.
That's still okay, though, right? Come on, Raven Queen, you bitch!
The Raven Queen gives you a cold shoulder. She
Fine,
wants
I'll
you
just do
wants
this
to see you
myself.
win on your own merits. Yep.
I'll do it myself. Stab
That
her in the
hits.
heart.
You stabbed her for wow, that's a good roll. You stab her with the oaken spike.
Did I hit her in the heart? Did I?
It did hit her.
In the heart?
Not quite, kind of in the ribs.
Well, I don't let go of that thing, and I draw back with it, so it's in my hand still.
Okay. Yep. You got her in the ribs, and she glares at you, and her arms start to come. They were crossed over her chest in a corpse-like manner, and they slowly come out as she's about to attack you back.
Yeah, no, that. Okay, fine. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't like your woman there, Arnold. So how far did I move? 15? Can I move 15 back?
Mm-hmm.
And let her go ahead and take an opportunity?
Yeah.
I'll go right about. That's roughly about right.
She tries to drag claws across you and misses.
Okay. Arnold, your woman's got problems. I'm done.
All right, Arnold. You were ready. You could do something with your ready before your turn. You were ready to throw the lid off the coffin, and Korg was too, but that didn't happen. The two of you still can if you'd like. Or you can use ready for something else.
Complicated.
You could grab the.
And
You could,
Korg, you're on deck.
you could grab the torch from Ryan. We pull the lid off, and you stab her quick.
Yeah. Would make sense.
You want to do a combined athletics to shove that sarcophagus off the, or lid off the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
All right, the two of you throw me athletics checks.
Oh.
Korg and
Don't fuck
Arnold.
it up.
Ooh. Korg rolled better than Arnold, and Arnold rolled quite well. The two of you shove it off with gusto. The sarcophagus lid slams on the far end. Give me a second. I actually have a really good graphic for this, and I didn't have it. I didn't have a preset. Give me a moment here. There it is. Fantastic. Just got to get it out here. And in place. You guys shove the lid off, revealing a velvet-lined casket within, containing nothing.
Well,
That was a bust.
yeah. Oops, that's the wrong one. Well, it,
Didn't Korg see
On the-
him like float off in a cloud of mist before when he was beaten?
Korg did.
So maybe that's him all around us.
well, it came out of the coffin. Why the hell would it come out of the coffin if nothing's inside the coffin? This is all weird. I don't. I'm gonna.
That was your ready. You have a full set of actions now. Circle around Ryan. Approach Grodny. She glares at you. Her eyes seem slightly unfocused. She doesn't seem to recognize you, but she does reach at you with a loving embrace. And she opens her mouth and you see fangs.
Well, it's sad. Huh. Well, probably a dwarven tear rolls down his cheek as he swings at her.
A dwarf means I will cry when I'm done killing. but he takes a swipe and his hammer deflects. He just can't bring himself to
Well,
hit his
maybe not.
girlfriend.
Because
You'd have Bless. Roll that d4. I do have a macro, by the way, called Bless Growth. Throw that out there. It makes it quick. And that does make it a hit. You cracked her a good one. Whoops. Wow.
And some
Somehow
radiant.
I hit negative. And some radiant. Wow, well done. It was 10 bludgeoning, 4 radiant. Got it? Okay. And yes, she squalls in fury and pain and glares at you and hisses. Let's see. Yep, that's what she does. All right, Arnold. Anything else?
No. Meh. Well, might just try to kill her for good, so Rainbow Hammer.
There it is. Let's see, I'll put it next to her. That also smacks. Also for half. As you find out, this chamber is also unhallowed against force damage.
Stupid
They
hollow
were
stuff.
expecting you. Alright.
That should be all I can do, really.
Alright. Couple of good hits. Cord, go ahead.
I will move down to here. And transfer my hex to her and hit her with my warhammer.
Catch up with you here. Yep. And this, you do recognize her, the merchant's daughter. You smash her a good one. That one hits. 8 bludgeoning, it's magic warhammer. Full damage. And no hex. Okay, what
No,
else?
I said I transferred the hex first.
Ah, yep. I was gonna say. I thought I heard you say more than that. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with you here. And the necrotic damage, is she resistant? She is resistant, so 1 instead of 2 necrotic. Okay, I got that. And she's hexed.
Okay. I will go ahead and action surge.
Hopefully you guys have seen Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's where I got this picture, by the way. I want to flash it up one more time. This is Lucy. That's what I was distracted slightly in the last encounter making. This is Amber. You can't quite see her name because she's against a wall. There, you can probably see it now. Or at least a little bit. And this is what she sounds like as she's hit. And she holds her arms out to you, Korg, in a loving embrace and shows fangs.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge and hit her with the warhammer again.
Alright, that one also cracks her. A good smash. Necrotic in half is 2. Okay, got that.
And I guess that's it.
Alright. Let's see, I'm going to take a quick turn. I'm going to take a... Let's see. Valen, you are eyes and nose above the mist. I have been making stealth checks for the master. And he erupts here, just behind Valen. He's made a lot of stealth checks. And if you guys look up Vampire in the Monster Manual, he has legendary actions. He's been using them. And he grabs Valen. Well, let's see. He will try to grab you, Valen, around the throat with a grab. Legendary action. He has advantage. That hits. It's not the damage, Valen. It's just the grab. He uses a grapple. And instead of that, he bites and tries to suck blood out of you. He can't legendary action it since he's already used one. He will bite instead. Regular old bite.
Yes!
Ooh, well, yep, even with advantage, he can't quite get purchase. You struggle enough and fight him off, he does not sink fangs into you, so that's good. He hisses in fury, and the women adjacent rush you. Claws outstretched. Try to finish you off with claws. You are prone, so they have advantage. That one hits, 8 slashing. Claws again, another 7 slashing. The other one, claws, they're flaying you alive, 8 slashing. And another claws, a crit.
I'm dead. Probably.
4, that's 15 slashing.
Not yet.
Not quite. Valen is surviving. Valen hangs by a thread. He's held by the master. Can't quite make a peep. I don't know that you guys would even be aware that Valen has been grabbed. Since most of you can't see it, it's behind you. And in your arc of dark vision, like behind you kind of thing. And the master grabs you around the throat, keeping you from screaming out. He wasn't able to bite you as you struggle, but his 2 spawn managed to flay, I should say, into your midsection. They aren't grabbing, they aren't biting, they're just flaying you alive, and blood splatters out from your midsection with slashing damage. None of them grab you. You are grabbed by the master, though. I'm going to put that claw on you. There you go. He couldn't bite, but he did grab. Amber is pissed at Korg. She will attempt to claws to try and grab you, Korg. She misses. She'll try claws now to slash you. That one hits for 10 slashing. Doesn't care about the grab this time.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke her.
Alright, I'm gonna move her so we can see her token a little better. Hellish Rebuke, a dex save. I'll roll that. She passes the save, so half damage is 13 fire. Pretty sure not resistant, let me check. Nope. She takes 13 fire, she erupts in flame and screams in pain. And then Grodny gets smacked by Arnold and then approaches him. Let's see, there we go. As well. Sorry, vampires have regen, so I'm accounting for that. Grodny approaches. She did take radiant damage. That's what the skull is for. And she gives a loving embrace to Arnold. Arnold, you've seen this many times. She comes towards you and tries to grab hold of you. And she misses. Her mouth turns into a snarl. And she then claws you, trying to inflict damage. And rakes against your plate armor, dealing nothing. Alright, I'm going to put your hammer here, kind of thing. I do need... give me 30 seconds, I'll be right back. And then we'll go with Valen.
I'm a little scared at this point.
I'm not. I just know that I will die.
Well, I hope we don't die. Definitely not looking forward to that.
Just the
We won't
matter.
die, we'll just all become vampires.
All will die.
Because it's a bonus, right? Get some bonus I guess, skills.
And then we can all make Rand look nice.
That's true.
That would make for an interesting twist about the time Arnold becomes a vampire and Rand ends up being the one to kill him.
That would be fun. I want to see that.
Well, good luck with that.
Arnold, you gonna let your girlfriend suck on you? Okay, maybe not on your no spot, but you know.
Mm-hmm. I know, Valen's kind of fucked right now.
I'm gonna go over and try to help him out, and let's see what I can do. He is kind of fucked.
I'm at 7 HP. Don't even
Oh my
try.
goodness. Let me see if I have any healing potions. I don't know if I do. Let me see. I do. I have a couple. So I have 2. So no matter what, I'm going to come over there and help you out.
I'm back. I don't run a time limit here. I'm trying to go fast. Sorry. All right, Valen, you are grabbed around the neck by the master, being flayed in the to spawn. What are you doing? You're prone.
Can I stand up?
You actually can't because while grabbed, your speed is 0. A bad place to be.
Can I get out of the grab?
You can make an acrobatics check opposed by his athletics. Actually, it has a DC attached to his unarmed attack, so that makes it easy. You can make acrobatics to escape, yes.
X?
Or athletics, your choice.
I guess acrobatics. But I think I'm pretty bad.
Wow, well done. Yep. You're pretty good at it.
Sorry.
Have trouble. Let me check just to make sure. I'm positive that you succeeded, but I want to make sure on his abilities. There they are. Yes, the DC was 18 and you rolled a 22. You wriggle free. That's your action. But you are prone at this point.
Can I stand up?
Yes, now you can stand up. If you dash. So you have 15 feet left.
17.5.
What elf? I forgot.
Yeah.
Somehow, I always think you're human. Yeah, 17.5. Go ahead.
Oh. Oh. I can't take any more opportunity attacks, so.
You can.
No,
Didn't
I can't.
disengage. Oh, I
Wait,
see
that's
what you
an
mean.
action, right?
Yes. Disengage is an action. I see what you mean by I can't take them. You are correct. Not a wise choice. But you do have a great sword equipped, so you can lay about with it as a heroic end.
Can he disengage?
His action was to use his as an escape action. Takes his action. Fighters have that action surge, which would give them another action on their turn. For him, yeah, you're right. All you have is 17.5 feet of movement and a bonus action left, Valen. That's all you have available to you. You find yourself free for a moment, but surrounded. It's not a good situation.
No. Well, I will pass. Yeah.
Alright. Gonna stay put, but you are free for the moment. That will eat up an action for them to grab you again, so that's something. Alright. But also, Valen, you could call out to your friends in any way.
Help! Help!
Awesome. Take an inspiration. That was good role playing. That's a lightning bolt. You can re-roll any d20 with that inspiration. If you don't like the result, you can re-roll it and take the next result. That was fun. All right. You all hear Valen calling out for help. Ryan, you look around and see Valen is standing up, and the master is behind him, like so, looking pissed. And he's got two of his followers adjacent to Valen hacking at his
Well, you messed
midsection.
up my little movement there when you did that. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. It's okay, I blame you. Wait, stop.
Ryan rushes forward.
I'm gonna go ahead and interact with the environment, pull out a healing potion, and give it to Valian.
Handing it or administering? Administering is an action. If you just hand it
I
to him.
understand, I'm gonna hand it to him.
Alright, so Valen, it's an action to swig that on your turn.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the girl that is right above me, this one up here,
Sure.
so that I can probably take her spot if I can. Oh, fuck me, you fucking
Miss.
bitch. Okay, how about that one?
That one hits.
And the sneak attack,
Sneak attack, got that.
and then the bonus. Die!
Somehow
Oh, can I do trip attack on that? No. Can I?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
You
trip
hit
attack.
with an attack. 10 slashing, 5 sneak attack. Oh, that was offhand. 4 slashing. And trip attack for an additional 3. Strength save.
I has.
She fails the save.
Sweet.
You sweep her leg out from
So
under
she's
her.
prone.
She goes prone.
Okay, good. That's awesome.
Falls beneath the fog. She can see kind of the top of her head.
And then I'm gonna. Oh no, I already did that. That's all I can do.
That was action, bonus action, and
Yep.
superiority die and move. That's
Yeah.
everything.
And I took my superior die, didn't I?
Did you use your action surge already?
I
You
did.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm here to help him. That's all I'm here for.
But you've got your second will.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Go ahead.
And Valen, you've got great sword in one hand and healing potion in the other hand, so that's something. Arnold, your turn.
Well, Okay, Trouble's gonna like this. I'm gonna continue to pound my girlfriend.
Hopefully you heard that. That's a good
Mhm.
punch. Is the radiant? Ah, there you go. Radiant damage involved. It flashes. Holy flame.
And rainbow ammo.
And that
Maybe.
was- oh, there it is.
Yeah, probably still.
Rainbow hammer misses. Well, hold on. Yes, rainbow hammer misses. Had to look through all my tells here. Yeah, even with the bless, that's a miss. She deflects it.
Hmm. Well, I'm Arnold's too distracted to actually realize what's happening behind him, really.
Yep. Too busy pounding his girlfriend.
Mhm.
All right. It's good though. And you can see that her eyes are trying to maintain focus on you. So far, she has been successful. That's it for your turn. Korg, you're up.
Okay, I will go ahead and hit her with Warhammer.
Poor Amber. That one smashes into her. Okay.
Then the Shillelagh. I cannot hit with that thing.
Oh, she's hexed. Let me
Yes,
see.
she is.
She is resistant, so I'm going to
Yeah.
credit her back a little there. Okay. One necrotic. And then the second one does miss with the Shillelagh.
And
She deflects it with a forearm.
I'm going to go ahead and
Action Surge, Second Wind. Ooh.
Wait a second.
Korg feeling. How many fighter levels do you have?
2, so that should be a 3.
That should be 3. Korg is not feeling so sure about himself as he looks around for allies and finds none as he stands toe-to-toe to Amber, and she howls in glee and fury and lays back into you, Korg.
Okay.
Give yourself those 3 hit points, and here she comes with the claws. She's going for the grab. It misses, and then she'll try to rake into you with claws, dealing slashing damage. That one does 10 slashing. And then I need a con save. And you guys can see, despite you have advantage, right?
For concentration?
Yeah,
Yes.
you pass. So you keep your hex. But you guys see she's laid claws into Korg as she circles around him. And you see blood splattering out. Korg tried to shore up his own morale, but blood is pouring from his mouth freely.
Well, I'm still going to do this.
Hellish Rebuke. You haven't done that yet, have you?
Yeah, I
She
have.
fails to save, takes the fire damage.
I did one like last
this
turn.
encounter. Oh, I thought that it was once per encounter.
I don't think so. No, that's a warlock spell. So, I'll double check.
Oh, does that cost you a spell slot? That's fine if it does.
Yeah, it costs a spell slot.
Gotcha.
That's my second.
So she erupts in black fire as his warlock rebuke. He shouts "Go to hell" to her, and black flames lick around her wedding gown, and she howls in fury at you, Korg, as she slashes at you with her claws. And Korg, you can tell that her eyes have focused on you, and she grins at you. You've interrupted whatever spell was upon her, and she accepts the spell that was upon her, and hates you. Important to note. Grodny will continue fighting Arnold. She will try to grab you, Arnold, with the first claw attack. It misses, and now she'll try and claw you for damage. And she overextends and grants advantage. She doesn't seem to recognize you. Her eyes are kind of unfocused. Okay, this one, you can see Ryan and Valen. You can see wounds knitting closed of the ones you've been hitting. This one stands up, Ryan, and engages you, trying to grab you first. Ryan, you are grabbed, and then it tries to sink teeth into your neck area. It circles, it grabs Ryan around the neck area, circles around behind her, and tries to sink teeth into her neck. And misses. Can't sink teeth. Ryan manages to wriggle free. It deals no damage. Doesn't have advantage or anything. This one will do the same. We'll attempt to, let's see, well, let me check the word on this. Yep, we'll sink claws into Ryan, a miss. And another claws into Ryan, double fumble. Ryan kicks its claws away and it grants advantage. The master is pissed. And he goes to grab you again, Valen. This is a grab attack, so no damage. He's got you grabbed, no damage. And then he will try to bite you, Valen. Valen, he sinks teeth into you. 6 piercing and 12 necrotic. That probably drops you, doesn't it? Yep. Can't go negative, Valen. You're at 0 in 5th edition. So you guys see the master grab Valen again around the back of the neck sink teeth into his throat, you see Valen turn gray and go limp in the arms of the Master. The Master seems to suck the life out of him. Valen withdraws into like a dried husk, and the Master drops him and eat. And Valen does not get back up. You don't have periaptive wound closure, do you, Valen?
Not that I know of, no.
Yeah, so you're making death saves. Alright. Suck the life out of you, and if you're buried, you do rise as a vampire. Alright, Valen, make me a death save. It's just a straight 1d20.
I'm pretty sure he's already dead.
Oh.
But I can revive him.
Nope. He has to be buried for it to be straight up dead. So Valen is still bleeding out, according to the wording of the power. So it's one in the wrong direction, Valen. Ryan, you've seen this. The Master grabbed Valen around the neck,
I'm gonna go ahead and
sucked the life out of him, and dropped him like a sack of
I'm gonna
potatoes.
grab the healing potion and shove it in his mouth. Where is
Okay.
it? There it is.
I got a macro
I
for
did.
it. You probably clicked him, did you?
It's
Yeah, I don't
8.
see it. That's the thing about the macro. I don't
Yeah.
see it. So Valen, you're back amongst the living as Ryan shoves a potion she administered.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step and try to give that guy a target other than Valiant.
So Valen, you are back among the living, but you're below the mist layer.
And there.
Ryan, how did you move there? Did you go through the spike pit there?
Misty Stepped.
Ah, you misty stepped. That's
Yeah.
a bonus action. Okay.
And then that's about all I could do, I think. I actioned to give him the potion, I environmental, and then Misty Stepped. I guess I can move, but I'm okay where I'm at.
Okay. Scythe
Just so you know.
Oh, son of a
out of the wall
bitch.
at you.
Just so you know, he did 18 damage.
That's
and I
okay.
have 8 HP.
I'm gonna parry that.
Alright. So you only take 3 damage, Ryan, and that's -1 from a green
Yep.
bar as the trap
3 damage.
shunks out of the wall to hit you, and you parry it.
That's fine. I'm good.
Only 3. Yeah,
I'm
you're
really
good.
healthy. I'm good.
At the end of your turn, you see the Master do a legendary action.
What?
What indeed? First time I've reused legendary actions. This is a boss. He steps right over the corpse of Valen. He does not provoke any opportunity attacks and withdraws from the fight to here.
Bastard.
So as you materialize from your Misty Step and go to engage the
So
Master, he dematerializes.
That's fine. Then I'll move closer
There you go.
because I didn't move.
Yes.
That's fine.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Arnold, your turn.
I'll continue the pounding.
She grants advantage. That hits. And the radiant. Well done. Roll bless on that. There's a macro for it. That makes it a hit.
And well, so she doesn't even recognize Arnold anymore, like at all.
No, not so far. And of course, the force damage was cut in half. So you smashed her with the rainbow hammer, and she's hissing and got her claws out to the side, ready to engage you. But her eyes seem not to recognize you. No, she sees only a living being before her.
So some more dwarf tears, and that's my turn.
I'll cry when I'm done killing. Gorg, you have a turn.
I don't like the Master's headed this way. I'm gonna hit her with my Warhammer again.
And actually, take a little bit of a move here. He will use another legendary action to move again to here. Smash her again. 7 bludgeoning. And she is hexed, and half is 3. Okay. 1 hit.
And Shillelagh.
And Shillelagh is a miss.
I don't think I've hit with my Shillelagh yet tonight.
I think you hit once. Yeah, it's been unfortunate. Your Shillelagh, your druid powers feel a little unnatural in this place. You're not that dedicated to your druid roots, apparently.
But my Warhammer's kicking butt. So.
Yeah, the Warhammer's kicking ass. That's true. A melee warlock for the win. Are you a Pact Blade warlock, by the way?
No.
Oh well, that might have something to say. All right. All right. Is that it for Korg?
Yeah, I went back to the tome so I could get a familiar.
Oh, that's right.
So.
Okay. The master will go to grab you. At the end of your turn, he's going to try and grab as his third legendary action. Fails. On his turn, he will attempt to grab you again. Fails. And will instead, well, try to slash you with claws. Miss. Alright, he can't quite do it. Amber will try and grab you, Korg. With a crit. No damage, but she's got you grabbed quite handily. Pun intended. And then she will go to sink teeth into you and bite you as she spins you around to face the master. Grab you around the waist and sink teeth into your throat. Ooh, narrowly missing because you are dual wielding. That's good. Tries to bite into your plate armor and is unable to. Grodny no longer grants advantage. Oops. Let me give credit where credit is due. Those who have not been hit by Radiant, their wounds close. Grodny will attempt to grab Arnold with claws. She fails to do so, and then she will slash at Arnold, inflicting damage with claws. And misses. And she does not recognize you, Arnold. Valen, you are below the fog bank, and so the 2 vampire spawn will engage Ryan instead. Claws for the grab, miss. Claws for damage, miss. And then the one on the right, claws to grab, miss. And then claws for damage. Ryan dodges all attacks, whirling her spiked chain. So far, so good. And Valen, you've managed to successfully dodge all of it. You are prone though, you're below the fog bank. Nobody seems to see you as you come back among the world of the living. What do you do?
Oh, supposedly they apparently don't see me. I think I should still do a stealth check, right?
I'll give you a stealth check to see if you have advantage as you erupt back out of the... Well, with a crit. I can't argue with a crit. You have advantage on any attacks you make with your greatsword now as you erupt back out of the fog.
Okay. And I will start checking this one.
Alright. A hit. A solid hit.
Not dead yet?
Oh no. That's actually... You can see that her wounds were beginning to knit from the first time you hit her. And now it's been a couple rounds and you hit her again. It's another solid hit. She hadn't quite mended from the first time you hit her. But yeah, it will take some doing to kill her. You swing the sword, it's not a magic sword, so it doesn't cleave as deep as you thought it would cleave.
Oh, then she's gonna do Eden Hunter's Mark, and I'm doing another attack.
Alright, I'll put another, let's see. Whoops. I'll put the target on her. Another 6. Ooh, a crit. Well done. Roll another d6. And I believe you get a d8 on this, or only 2 d8 for Colossus Slayer. She was below full.
I've used that on my first attack already.
Oh, did you on the first? Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being honest then. Oh yeah, you rolled an 8 on that one too.
So only
So 2 more d6.
2 more d6. No, I actually don't want the first Hunter's Mark, just the Hunter's Mark damage to apply to the first damage.
Right.
Because I really thought I'd be really close. So it's just 1d6, right?
Well, you get 2d6 because Great Sword is a 2d6 damage, so you get that again on a crit. Yep. And I think Hunter's Mark is
6.
each time you hit, so it's really another d6 beyond the 2d6.
It was a 6 already.
Roll it again. I mean, I already applied that one to the first attack.
No, I don't want that to apply to the first attack.
Okay. Then it
Because
would be
I really thought that I'd be
3,
close to
10,
killing
13, and 6 would be 19. Yep. She seems very much in the fight still.
it. Oh. Miscalculation. Alright.
And Valen falls back, hoping Ryan can shore up the defense. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright. But the Master has moved on, so that's some relief from Valen.
I'm gonna hit that
Ryan,
girl
your
right
turn.
there.
Alright.
Hit her.
Miss.
Hit her with sneak attack.
That hits. 8 and 6 is 14.
Plus another hit.
And another hit for 3 on the offhand.
She not die yet?
Alright. She has lashed and slashed and cut and hisses, claws splayed out to the side, ready to hit you back. The Master's spawn are potent.
Can I do a check to see how close to death she is?
Interact with the environment, wisdom, medicine check. You rolled a 10. She's definitely below half, but it's hard to tell how much is half for these things that enjoy
Oh,
blood.
son of a bitch.
You flay her, she bleeds from wounds, she dips her fingers into her own fingers clean, enjoying the blood, the taste of blood.
Can I do a trick maneuver?
Yeah, you hit.
I need to knock her down so that maybe Valiant can.
Trip attack, add
Take her out.
7 to the attack. She'll make a strength save. She fails the save and falls prone.
Perfect. Okay.
You whip one of your chains around her feet and drag her feet out from under her.
Okay. So set her up for Valiant. Maybe we can kill her and then move on. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Arnold. Still engaging Grodny.
How bad does she look?
Medicine. Wisdom. She looks about 25%, really. Maybe 30. Well below half. You bludgeoned her pretty good, and your radiant damage is inflicting extra.
Well then, just keep going.
A good smash. That's some extra radiant. And that was force damage cut in half for the hammer. Finally, you crack her with the candy hammer, as it's called. She shakes her head, and her eyes seem to focus on you. You see tears streaming from her eyes, and she drops to her knees in supplication to you, Arnold. And she says, "Arnold, I'm so sorry. What's happened?" And she falls. recovering from whatever was overcoming her. She still has fangs, but she seems not under the control of the master anymore.
Well, what the fuck?
She whispers to you, "Save me."
Well,
Total metagame. If you guys look up vampire, they do have a charm effect. It does have a wisdom save. Grodny finally made that save.
well, but fangs, I don't know.
She's still a vampire spawn. So she's fighting against her own nature, you know? Roll me another religion check, Arnold. I know you're not trained.
Is that intelligence?
And it is intelligence. You can do wisdom. Give me another wisdom. Let's see if you can tell something from this. There you go. Moradin has always been with you. You're both cleric and paladin of Moradin. And Moradin tells you killing the lead vampire relieves all of the vampire spawn from their curse.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Then, well, yeah. Well, whoa.
I'll cry when I'm done killing.
No, there's probably a few tears right now running down his cheeks.
Awesome. Well done.
And then he's running down there. And since I know that now, I'm just probably gonna let everyone know that we should just kill this guy.
Well done. Alright. He does have legendary action. He will use it now to try and grab you, Arnold. As you approach him. Well, no, he has Korg grabbed. He will attempt another bite on Korg. As you approach, he'll sink his teeth once more. And does not bite into Korg. Can't purchase through the plate armor. Korg, he lets you go.
I'm pretty sure it was her who had me bit, not him. Or, I mean, grabbed.
Oh, was it her?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for being honest. Alright. You can have an inspiration for honesty. He will let you go, and he'll use his legendary action to move. He escapes your grab and withdraws to here instead, provoking no opportunity attacks. And Korg, it's your turn.
I didn't even see where he moved to. There he is. Well, I'm grabbed, so I can't go very far. Does that?
Your speed is 0.
There's no disadvantage for hits or anything, right?
No.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna hit her again. Well, no, I will try to use strength to break free.
Korg remembers that Amber's bounty only applies if she's returned alive.
Yeah.
I'll roll her athletics. Well, you saw the DC. It was not enough. You don't break free from her grab. And that's an action.
Okay. I guess
Okay.
I'm done for this turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, the master will attempt to charm Arnold. Arnold, he locks eyes with you as he rematerializes behind you. His eyes turn to snaky swirls, and you need to make a wisdom save as he tries to charm you. He says, "Join us." There is much blood to be had, and of course you completely ignore his charm.
Yeah, I'm way too pissed for that.
And he snarls and attempts to grab you. With a crit, he's got you grabbed, Arnold. and will try to sink teeth into you. I know it's not likely with your Shield of Faith, but he'll try it. Try to bite you. Nope. Clanks against your plated hide. But it does have you grabbed to your 0 speed, but I think you've got your victim in range, as it were. Now, Ryan and Valen are not so lucky. This one will stand up for half speed. Claw at Ryan, try to grab. Fails. Claw at Ryan for damage. And miss. And this one will do the same. Claw at Ryan, try to grab. Miss. And claw at Ryan for damage. Miss.
Yay!
Can't get Ryan. Oh, I don't know how it moved. It shouldn't have. And then Grodny remains groveling. She's crouched at the floor and crying. She doesn't know what to do. She's being pulled by the master, but she recognizes Arnold as the boyfriend and trying to resist it. Amber will sink teeth into Korg. Since he's already grabbed, she'll attempt to bite. Unsuccessful, she'll try another bite since she already grabbed. A miss. Bite through the plate armor. Valen, you have a turn.
I think it's obvious right now who I'm attacking, so I'm just going at it. Miss, right?
A miss, yep. In your panic, trying to fight back. Misses. How about the first attack? That one hits. It's not a magic greatsword, so... But you do have a D6. Yep, I got your 6, okay. From Hunter's Mark. You gash into her. This one. With your greatsword. And now they realize you are a threat and will engage you in addition to Ryan. They whisper to you with outstretched arms, "Join us. There is no more pain than the grave."
Well, I think I'm resistant to charms anyways, right?
They don't have a charm effect. It's just what they say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even if...
At the end of your turn, if that ends your turn, you still have move.
I won't move now.
Okay.
I'd rather...
At the end of your turn, the master will attempt to bite Arnold since he's got him grabbed. Can't sink teeth into your plate armor, Arnold. Is that it for Valen? I assume that's it.
Yes.
Alright, Ryan?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit her. There you go.
That hits.
Oh, good. Sneak attack.
And sneak attack. And you finally slash her and flay her alive or unalive.
Good. Then I'm gonna go ahead and.
You whip her legs out from under her. She falls into a corpse. She tries to get back up, twitches, and writhes into her own body.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and move here. Oops. And then I'm gonna hit her with the second attack.
Hit.
Offhand attack.
Offhand also hits. She howls in pain and glares at you.
I'd like to do a perception to see if she is below half at least.
Medicine.
Okay.
Wisdom. Can't tell.
I tell Valiant, please try to take her out. We need to help Arnold out. And I'm done.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the master will attempt to claw Arnold, digging an offhand into your ribs, Arnold, since he already has you grabbed, and can't through your plate armor. Arnold, your turn. Your speed is 0.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you've got your victim.
Let's see if I can hit my victim.
what is his AC? It's the first time he's been hit. 16 makes it a hit. You do hit. He wears no armor.
Oh,
Okay.
why did you
Bludgeoning
roll
damage.
a
Got that.
D6?
Oh, it was a D6. Well, it's okay. It's a hit. For 5 bludgeoning.
And some radiance? Well,
Well, 1 is a big deal with vampires. Since it shuts down regeneration,
it's something, I guess. So let's.
even 1.
Does that thing have range? I think it does, right?
Yeah, close enough.
So
That hits as well. For half, of course, because it's unhallowed against force damage.
okay, and I'm looking
Alright.
very angry right now.
And at the end of your turn, he will attempt to claw you again.
I
through
don't
the
think he
ribs.
will, unless it's a custom thing.
He does. Well, it's a legendary action. At the end of each creature's turn, he can attempt several things.
Well, but he only can if he has like legendary actions left, and he doesn't
Yes.
really.
Well, he had 3. He's only used
He
2.
bit me once, which costs 2, and the unarmored strike, which is 1, which comes up to 3, which means he can't really do anything.
Alright. Somebody's looking at the monster manual and schooling me.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to die, so.
Ah, the guy with 24 AC and full health is complaining.
26.
That's true. Korg, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna get over that there. I'm gonna try to break free again. Which I think that's
I'll have her roll. Nope, she's got a solid hold on you.
okay. So I don't just go by the DC it had.
Well, even the DC was. Oh, she wasn't the master, was she?
No,
Yeah, you break free.
yeah, her DC was only 13.
It was.
Then I will go ahead and move.
I was gonna roll to give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, you break free. But that's an action on your part.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and move over
Okay.
here, and I'm sure I'm about to get attack of opportunity, but
Yeah, she'll rake claws against you and miss narrowly.
okay. Then that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and move around a little farther just to give room for anyone else who wants to join in. But
All right. The master with a glare at Arnold. No, you're right, Arnold. You schooled me on rules. The master with a grimace and glare at Korg dissolves into a pile of mist, falling into the mist that already exists. I gave him a stealth check, which he passed. He does use, since you guys are keeping track, one of his legendary actions. Well, no, that would be at the end of someone else's